First off, let me welcome you to Theme Park Stories, the YouTube channel where I hope to gather and archive as many stories from around the theme park universe as possible. Coaster stories, ride mechanic stories, any stories out there that can be archived and put on YouTube here for everyone to share and enjoy. That's what I want to do. And today I'm going to start with one of my stories and my very first roller coaster experience. My first roller coaster was that guy right there, Loch Ness Monster. And as most of you know, Loch Ness Monster is currently going through a refurbishment, and this makes me very happy. 12-year-old me could not be more excited for this. Is it going to be the biggest, baddest new roller coaster ever? No, it's going to be pretty close to the same thing with some little extra bling added. And I'm very happy about that. It seems like Busch Gardens is really going back and putting some love into it, and that makes me very happy. So today's story is going to be my first trip to Busch Gardens, where I got to ride the Loch Ness Monster for the first time, and it turned me into the roller coaster crazy person that I currently am. I don't remember exactly when it was. I'm going to say probably early 90s, probably 93, 94, somewhere in there. I know it was at a point in the park where Alpengeist still didn't exist. The two main big rides were Loch Ness Monster, Big Bad Wolf. I don't even think Drachenfire had come along at that time yet. So really, those two rides were the only big thrill rides in the park, roller coaster wise. And they're what I cut my teeth on, and they're where I started. So, as you continue on through England, you walk into Scotland, and then you hear it. You hear that aero lift chain just start clacking away, and there's nothing that sounds quite like it. And also just, that sound mixed with the Scottish music and some of the bagpipes playing is just a core memory for me. And I do have some Scotch-Irish heritage, so it's kind of like, I guess it speaks to me on a DNA level, and I've always liked bagpipes, and bagpipes remind me of roller coasters because of, being in Scotland and riding Loch Ness Monster for the first time. So, we get up to it, and this thing looks intimidating as all get out to me. I'm about, 12 years old, and I was not so sure about it. I was not running on the thing. My dad convinced me to go on it. My little brother as well. He's 4 years younger than me, but he was getting on it too. And so I was trying to be a little bit brave for him, but I was pretty scared. I remember just being not so sure about it. So we wait in line. I don't remember exactly how long we waited in line, but it was probably a while. I remember going through the queue piece down at the bottom, where you don't normally go through too much now. That will probably change in the future when they open up this new version. Going through down there, and I remember there's a tank down there, and there were some bubbling noises coming out of it, and there was some other little things down there to look at and see as you wound through the queue. But then finally we get up into the station, and I still have a very big sense memory of the smell of the station. I assume that might change a little bit with the new revamp, so we'll see how that goes. But there's that kind of like rubber and grease smell that just reminds me a lot of Loch Ness Monster. And I smell it other places too, and the memories always come back. I don't remember exactly where in the train we rode, but somewhere probably in the middle. I don't remember riding in the front. We get in, it locks down, and you know the anxiety starts to go up a little bit. Starts to really kick in. I believe I was sitting beside my dad at the time, and we start going up the lift hill. I remember being just pretty much scared out of my mind. And then first drop wasn't as bad as I thought. And then we got around. I was like, oh no, the loop's coming. We go through the loop and I go, huh, wasn't so bad either. In fact, it's pretty awesome. Then we got around, went through the tunnel, and inside the tunnel, it still had the Loch Ness Monster, kind of like cardboard cutout, and the thing across the wall, and it was lit up, and I think you heard a little bit of a roar, and maybe some flashing lights or something that lit it up. Which I'm so glad they're doing something else in that cave now to bring that sort of thing back, that you actually see the Loch Ness Monster on the Loch Ness Monster, maybe a couple times. We shall see. And then goes around, goes out the tunnel, goes up, and by the time we got to that second loop, I knew it. I was like, I got to do this again. This is amazing, and I have been a roller coaster enthusiast since that day. And it has just been instilled in me since. So I'm very much looking forward to the new revamped Loch Ness Monster, The Legend Lives On. I will be there May 2nd to get in line to ride it and to pay homage to the coaster that made me the crazy roller coaster person I am today. I am now 42 years old. It's been a long time. I haven't always been able to get to theme parks like I am now. That's been relatively new in the past couple of years. So I've just been able to my priorities have changed. I've decided life doesn't need to be as much about stuff. Experiences are better. So decided to, get a couple of passes to King's Dominion and Busch Gardens. Well, that was a slippery slope because now I can go to other parks now. If I get the highest pass, I can go down to Florida and go to Busch Gardens Tampa. Or with the Cedar Fair pass, I can go to Carowinds or Arnie Park, or hopefully soon here we're going to be going to Cedar Point. So, and I'll be doing another video about that. My very first trip to Cedar Point. I've been trying to get to Cedar Point since that very first day I knew it existed. After heading Loch Ness Monster, I've been a crazy coaster person, and now I can actually get out on my own and do these things. And not only that, I can now take my son as well. My son is 4 years old. He's just starting to get tall enough to do some of the entry-level rides. And those have been amazing to me too, to watch him just be just as excited about them as I am. Little guy is as crazy about him as I am, and it's cute to see. So that's all I have for this short little story that I wanted to share with you. I will have another story when I get back. Well, the riding the new Loch Ness Monster for the first time, and to let you know what I think. It's my favorite coaster, being my first. Is it the best coaster? No, it's my zero coaster, as you will, if I were to rank them. Is it even the best aero looping coaster? No, I think Tennessee Tornado is a little better when it comes to rides. But nostalgia factor hits hard for me. That is a big part of who I am, and a big part of why I love the rides I love, is the memories that I've made on them. And you can only make memories on a ride if you've been to it several times. And the people that I've ridden it with, and the times that I've enjoyed, those are really what makes me happy. And a ride can definitely elicit those feelings. So, until next time, this is Matt with Theme Park Stories, and I'll catch you later.